7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
This video is a proud presentation of MJ Broadcasting. Thank you for your support and enjoy the game. Arena for Friday night tilt between the AAA Pee-wees and the Whitby Wildcats. This is the second time we've got to broadcast these two teams. The last time ended in a tie. Up through center, Savage with a big hit off Dean to start things off. Whitby starting it out of their own end with a lead pass for Dean. Dean chips it around the boards. Capelli back in behind the net, gonna corral it in behind the goal. Back to the line, trying to get a shot to the screen, blocked out in front. There by Blake Wright, as that goes behind the net. Capelli, over there for Pedras, trying to tip it past his man. Kept in there by Moore from the blue line. Laws is keeping it in along with Dean, a shot. There's a first save there for Drew Galton, who steered to the side. Pedras trying to get her away from Moore. And that is Carson Hall helping out Pedlas as well over on the other side. Litterick puts it in behind the net. Savage uses Capelli on the other side, trying to get it out. Tapped in there by Whitby, trying to get that backhand through the screen. Great pass saved by Dalton, rebound out in front, getting fired wide. Tapped in by Whitby again to his shot. That goes wide of the net. First little pressure here is put on by Whitby as that goes past. Decline down the ice, and Whitby will scoop it up in their own end. And pressure on his man, trying to keep it in the offensive zone, back in behind the net. Around the boards it goes. There's Luke Hill kept it in. Ben Skyzek on the loose puck. Tried to throw it out in front. Up and over the line he comes, trying to split the D with a shot. Missed the mark, high and wide, but he'll pick up his own rebound behind the net. Take up Terry and dig away at the loose puck. It's back in behind the net for Jones to fire it around. Knocked down by the toes out in front. Ronan Campbell from center. Leads it up through the neutral zone. Comes Campbell, dumps it down the ice, goes off on the change. Out comes Frost to play the puck behind the net. With almost 3 minutes here at the Rickett Arena. Blake Wright with a big hit of Dean at center. Pros trying to keep this streak alive. They've won 3 out of their last 4 games. Setting it up in front for Wright. That pass is picked off. Still battling away at it over there in the corner. Couldn't get it back to the line for Stalter. Out in front for Hall, trying to shoot the puck. And that puck didn't make its way to the net. Coming around the boards with a lead pass, tapped in there from the line by Sear. And Connor Sear flips it behind the net. I apologize with my voice. Getting a little bit of a cold, so can't bring the voice up to standard for the next little bit. Ben skies up, put that back in behind the net. Around the boards it goes. Isaac's going to try and catch up to that as that goes in on net to Frost. Around the boards it goes. Litterick. Duclone knocked it down, knocked down by Laws. Laws a shot, misses the mark. That'll go past Litterick and Tyrion as well. Over to the other side for Laws. Laws flips it in and hits past Salter at the front. Here comes Giacone. And a big stop with a right pad by Drew Galton. Tapped in from the line now, tipped out in front. Can't get it through to the net. Big opportunity out in front there for Giacone. Got stopped with a right pad of Drew Galton. Lee to the other side, trying to get a shot through the screen. Tipped out in front, doesn't make it to the net. Jacob Tyrion on the loose puck to center. Tyrion starts it up, getting up there with Ben Skyzek over the line. Nice move by Tyrion, but he lost control of the puck and it rolled into Frost. and the Toros try and bang it in, but it gets stripped up by Frost for another face-off. Face-off off to the left of the Whitby end, coming around the boards. Dan Stano going to keep it in from the blue line. Down low for Brock Pedless. Pedless doing the work down low. Now he's going to get hit into the boards. Back in behind the net. Trying to win that battle over there in the corner. Picked off there by Carson Hall. Hall throwing it out front. I hit Frost in the Whitby goal. One wide of the net. Coming up through center comes Whitby. That's Dean trying to get in the zone. He's got Mosley going to the net as well. Couldn't get a pass to him. Thrown to the net. That gets knocked down. Pedless runs into Dean on the other side. There's Copley, number 87. So Dean trying to get to the loose puck, knocked off him. And that is nice pass by Wright. No look pass to Ronan Campbell trying to get in there. Big collision in behind the goal as Campbell took his man down. Whitby players still are yet to make his way back to his feet. No penalty on the call. Still have action. Blake Wright goes for the shot to the net. And a rebound, they score! At the start of the net, capitalizing on that loose puck out in front. And the Toros have a 1-0 lead. I'm not sure who got the last stick on that. It might have been Wright picking up his own rebound. Wright gets it over there for Cameron Ryan. He's a call up tonight. That pass is in his feet area. Up through center comes Giacone. He's already had one good scoring chance. That one's going to go wide of the net. Coming around the boards there for Whitby to keep it in at the line. Shot's not going to make it through as it goes back behind the net. Pearl's getting that loose puck. Trying to give up there for Cameron Ryan. Urbach was on him. Kept in from the line from Whitby. A slap shot blocked there by Blake Wright and cleared aside. Out comes Frost to play the puck out of his own end. Going for that lead pass from center. Nice play there by Carson Hall. Cut it off. Was able to put it behind the net. But now Whitby come back up the other way. Back up with numbers. Trying to take the shot. But a nice defensive play there by Quentin Capelli to hold him off. Make sure that shot didn't make it through. Back down low. On top. Walking out from the slot area, trying to take the shot. It goes wide. Lee chipping it back behind the net. That'll be Carson Hall on it. The captain for the Pee Wee AAA's up through center. With a pass, tape in over the line comes Jacob Perrion. Perrion couldn't make his way around that last defender who stood him up. Ben Styzak steals the puck. In over the line, setting up Perrion, but the pass on the right side was over his stick. Tapped in by Sam Steno. Shot. Tried to make it through screen. It hit a blue jersey out of front, and back come Whitby up the other way through the neutral zone. They've got Mikhail backing up. Knocked down at center. Fired in off the glass and took a bounce right in on net. Luckily, Drew Galton followed that puck right in on net and didn't wind up going behind the goal. Face off to the left now. To be taken by Dean versus Carson Hall. Laws trying to take the shot. He'll go into the corner. Laws back down low, trying to walk it out of front. Spins away from the checker. That's Litterick with a loose puck. Litterick moves it to the other side. Shot through screen. Tried to get tipped by Laws, who got knocked down out of front. And Styzak clears it the length of the ice. They won't have enough for icing. Blake Wright's going to try and catch to it up there first before Frost plays it. Connor Steer backing up in his own end. Uses his other defensive partner, Caius Salter from center ice. Putting it in the zone there for Carson Hall. Hall's in behind the net, getting guarded on behind the goal. Coming free there for the Toros. Opportunity for Carson Hall to take the shot. It goes high and wide. Ben Styzak over there on the corner, trying to walk it out for another scoring opportunity. It's back in behind the net for Blake Wright. He couldn't pass it out in front. Turning around with his shot. That hit a player right in front and missed the goal. That'll go down the ice. Right in on that for Dalton to make the stop. No icing on the call. Sear from his own end. Pass there for Ty Salter. And it was almost broken up. Jake Cologne couldn't do anything with the puck as that goes down the ice and into the corner. Jacob Terrian trying to win that battle on the other side. Now comes Whitby, trying to start a 3-on-2. Capelli, nothing go by, 2-on-1. Over there for Hopley. Great glove save by Drew Dalton off Hopley as he plays the Grinch right there and steals the goal. Gavin Savage trying to get it right past her back. Trying to dump it out of the zone up through center. Chipped out the boards there from Cameron Ryan. Murray with the pass back to the line, kept in from McGaggerty from the blue line. Goes back in behind the net. Gavin Savage trying to work over his man down low. Opportunity, throws it in front. Close shot. Blocker stop there from Dalton in close. Gavin Savage can't get it over going on as it goes back behind the net. Coming around the boards there for Cameron Ryan, couldn't get it out. Here's Maury. Maury setting up the line for McGaggerty with a shot. That'll bounce right into Dalton for another face-off. On the Toros end, run by Whitby, fired it to the other side. Captain there by Lee, fires it around. Knocked down out of front. And out of his scanner, he clears it aside. Tried to get up there for Blake Wright and couldn't do it. Here comes an opportunity to go with the loose puck. Turned over there to Whitby. Back in behind the line net as we're about to start it. Whitby have had a couple of opportunities to tie this game up. None bigger than Hopley's out in front of the goal. That Drew Dalton made an outstanding glove save on as that one goes right into Frost for a face-off. Face-off off to the right of the goal. Carson Hall throws it to the net. That goes wide of the goal. Tapped in there from the line. Nice play to pinch in. Down low from Blake Wright. Wright tried to throw it out in front. It went wide of the net and around the boards. It's over there in the right corner trying to dig it through from behind the goal. Blake Wright is all on his own. They can't get a pass out into the slot area for him. Carson Hall tries to do everything he can with his size. Throws it into the corner there for Brock Pudless. Pudless gets slammed into the boards behind the net. Stays on his feet around the boards, kept in there from the line. Now it'll be Patrol's turning it over. Up through center he comes. There's a turnover there. Coming in is Jones bouncing the shot in. And Dalton couldn't corral it at first, but then he uses his stick to reel it in for another face-off. Face-off off to the left. Trying to win that battle over there in the corner is Campbell. Ty Salter tried to get to the loose puck out in front of the goal. Turning around his Laws, firing it wide. Picking it up off the back end boards. Trying to do everything he can with some nice mirrors there from Litterick, but he fires it wide of the net. Pulled every move out of the book except hitting the puck on goal. Throws up through center. They've got Ben Stizak going to the goal, takes the pass, takes the shot. It gets knocked down by Whitby as they lead it up again. Here comes Hopley from Gia Cologne, dumped it behind the net. And Campbell digging away at the loose puck, trying to get it free to the other side. There's Stizak using the other board there for Terrian. Jacob Terrian from center ice in over the line. With a nice spin move, but the backhand goes wide of the net. Here comes Whitby back the other way with a flank that hard knee pass from center. Litterick picks it up, sends it the length of the ice. Gavin Savage from his own zone. Going up for Stizak, but we're going to get our first penalty of the game coming up. And that's going to go for high sticking, I believe the call was. The penalty went to Jacob Terrian of the Toros. Back to the line. Playing around with the puck. Getting a shot to the screen. Left pad save from Dalton as he saw it coming in. Back to the left from McGaggerty who knocks it down. McGaggerty to the other side as Whitby moving around well with the defense. Trying to find a lane to shoot it. He'll get a shot through and it gets tipped wide. Back in behind the net it goes for Maury. Maury spins away from Capelli. Try to get it back to the line again. Maury, pass across. Tried to hit Dean. Shot. right into goal. Dalton, but he couldn't curl it. Went right in his chest area, but the Toros were able to clear it aside and get rid of the pressure. Up there for Hopley now. Hopley's in over the line. He's going to drop pass there for Dean. Dean skates it into the corner. Sets it up there front for Hopley, who had his stick, or Maury, who had his stick tied up. Toros get it, use the glass and dump it down. Nice play by Gavin Savage to kill off more time on the penalty to Tyrion. Here comes Dean making the move, weaving his way up through center. Dean dumps it right into the glove of Drew Gutton for another face-off. And once again, I want to apologize for my voice as I've caught in the cold here, so can't bring the voice entertainment up to my par, but I'm going to give it my best go. Face-off off to the right of Drew Gutton. To be taken by Ronan Campbell, won by Whitby. Back to the line for Lee. Lee, shot, left pad save from Galton. Back behind the net it goes. Setting it up back to the line. He's going to fire it over to the other side, looking for a shot, stopped by Galton again. Whitby throwing everything to the goal, just can't get anything past Galton yet. Setting it up from the line. Going to try and walk it out with a shot this time, going wide of the net. 1:10 remaining here in the first period. Nice play by Ronan Campbell, trying to catch up to it short-handed. He's got Stizek as well on a 2-on-1. Campbell, shot. That might have hit the stick of the defender. Coming back on the 2-on-1. Tyrion trying to dig it free from behind the net. Maybe Stizek trying to catch up to the loose puck around the boards. Cut down by Carson Hall. Hall sends it up in front. Stop by Frost with the left pad. Right in close. Knocked down by Tyus Salter from center. Salter's pass misses everybody and goes back into the Whitby end. Over to the other side. Connor Sears got to rush after the puck. He goes back behind his own net and uses Tyus Salter on the other side. Salter will flip it up at center for Tyrion. Tyrion with a nice hit there at the blue line. Goes back behind the net. Around the boards he goes, trying to find the lane to dump it out. Knocked down by Hall. Keeps it in at the line. Back behind the net. And that is going to end period number 1. I believe it was Blake Wright who opened up the scoring early in the first period. And that was all the scoring the Toros needed to have a 1-0 lead to go to the second. Out here from center. Run there by Whitby. Nice pass up there by McNally. Goes down the ice. Dean is going to try and catch up to it. Number 11 for Whitby as it goes around the corner. Coming out through center ice. Knocked down by Litterick. Gavin Savage with a late pass. Nice read there by Dean. He's coming in. Dean shot. Stopped by Dalton in close. And he stops his own rebound at the front as well. He fakes off to the right of the goal. Back in behind the net is Litterick. Trying to dig it through. Trying to get it past McHaggerty. Keeps it in McHaggerty. Try to dump it behind the net. Maybe an opportunity to fire it around past Law. Law with that loose puck trying to dig it free. Capo whacks away at it. He'll go from behind the net. Trying to catch up to the loose puck on the other side. Stuck in behind the goal. Trying to get it free around that for Brock Pudless. Pudless can't chip it out of his zone. Pudless is going to scoop it up from his blue line and flip it aside. But again, nobody can get into the neutral zone. They pass again for Blake Wright. He makes a nice move around McHaggerty and goes in on his forehand with a late pass for Brock Pudless. So he'll chase after the puck. Pudless bumped off it. Tried to still get that loose puck. Up there for Maury, who can't clear it. Nice play by Jacob Tyrion to keep it in. Ronan Campbell helped out and batted it behind the net. Played almost 2 minutes here of the second period. Toros holding on to a 1-0 lead. A goal that was scored in the first period. McHaggerty up through center with a lead pass to Cologne over his stick. It's going to actually roll right into Galton and he'll pounce on it for another draw. And a big face-off Now off to the right of the goal. Try to get a shot through screen, not going to work. They pass to Jacob Tyrion through center. Tyrion gets hooked up, that'll be a penalty. Tyrion trying to take advantage of the extra man now. Down low for Ben Skyzak. And it gets touched up by Whitby. Here comes the Toros' first penalty, or power play, sorry, as it will be Williams that goes in the box for hooking. As he hooked up Jacob Tyrion, taking away that scoring opportunity. So the Toros get to try and convert on their first power play, looking for the insurance goal. Lead this one 1-0. A face-off off to the right of Frost. Won by the Toros. Savage uses Capelli on the other side. Putting Capelli to the net. Trying to find it there. Backhand shot by Pedless. Stopped by Frost. And here comes Maury clearing it aside. Dalton has to come out of the net to leave it there from behind the goal. Blake right overskated the puck. Now he starts it up with a lead pass. Knocked down at center. Gavin Savage goes back in his own end. And it gets touched up in behind the goal. Not sure what the whistle was for there. But we'll get another face-off here in the Toros end. Trying to win that scramble draw. Back in behind the net for Sid Stano. Stano from behind the net. We'll try and move it out through center. Lead pass for Ben Skyzak. Skyzak from center ice. Drops it there for Ronan Campbell and over the line. Campbell puts the brakes on. Uses the boards there for Savage. Gavin Savage down up for Campbell. Walking out shot. Nice block down in front. Clear the side there by Whitby. Nice block there by number 14, clearing that, blocking that clearing attempt. There it comes up through center. Campbell with a nice move, comes in over the line. Ronan Campbell trying to start an end-to-end rush. Takes it from behind the net. He'll get followed there by McNally. McNally's all over Campbell now. Campbell trying to use his size in behind the goal with Jacob Tyrion. He's small in size, but he's in there digging like he's 6 foot tall. He comes out with the puck, trying to dig it out front to the center. The pass out front for Ben Skyzak. Couldn't get it out. Stano from center ice will pick it up. Over to the other side there for Carson Hall with a nice play. Trying to get it over there for Jacob Tyrion. Shot! Scores! Jacob Tyrion scores on the power play. Taking the pass, walking in, and then making no mistake firing it over the blocker hand of Frost with 17 seconds left on the power play to make it 2-0. Face off from by Whitby at center. Erlach tried to get to the loose puck. Taking it back behind the goal with Pudless. On the board to go. Trying to clear it out. Not going to happen. Tapped in by Connor Steer from the blue line. Shot. Stopped with a left pad of Frost. Kicked to the side there for Litterick. Litterick can't clear it past Blake Wright. And now we get an opportunity to go with Dean. Blake Wright has the speed to catch up to Dean. Took him into the boards. That's Pedless on that loose puck. Trying to dig away at it. Litterick is getting in the danger zone, trying to get it free. Back behind the net. Litterick will use the line. Shot. Blocker save there from Dalton. And then as it goes up in the air, he catches it on his own rebound. Now off to the left. Goes back in behind the net. Firing it over there for Cameron Ryan. And number 42 as they call up here from the AAA Tours. Trying to get that puck out through center. Lead passer, Jacob Tyrion. Tyrion with a pass to the other side. Right take the tape, but out of the reach of Cameron Ryan. Cameron Ryan down low for Jacob Tyrion. He spins it behind the net. There's Hopley. Hopley got pressure on by Ronan Campbell. It's behind the net, coming around the boards there for Maury. It's back behind the net for Jacob Tyrion now. Tyrion trying to win that battle from behind the net. Maury setting up Litterick. Over to the other side for Hopley. And hops over his step. It goes behind the net there for Tyler Salter. Salter started on by Hopley as it tries to stay in the zone. Trying to find Maury in front with a quick shot. It doesn't make it to the net. Tyler Salter trying to fire it away. Got it up there for Sam Stano. Blake Wright from center ice with a lead pass. Coming in over the line is Tyrion. McNally from center ice. Will dump it the length of the ice back in behind the net goes Connor Sear. Sear over there for Skyzak, hopped over his stick. Kept in from the line, but the shot is going to go wide. Toad get that loose puck to center ice. Turned over. Still trying to find it, and he'll move it back to the line and flip it deeper in behind the net. Back goes Connor Sear on it. Sear on the board. McNally tried to keep it in there for Whitby. As it's from behind the net it goes. Sear doing a nice job in behind the goal, trying to use the physical aspect of his game and get that loose puck free. Blake Wright is also trying to help him out on that loose puck. Wright will pick it up, try and get rid of some of those pressure. Thrown out in front, big one time, and an even bigger save there by Golden. It's still loose as Whippy's trying to poke it in, and we finally get the whistle as Drew Golden comes up with another big save on a one-timer right in post. Face off now, off to the left of Golden. Toad get that loose puck, transfer pass for Tyrion. Here goes back here in the net, trying to dig that puck free from out of the zone. Laws behind the net. Laws getting guarded on in behind the goal. Carson Hall tried to get to that loose puck. Getting away with it, over to the other side for Tyrion. Had it knocked off his stick by McNally. McNally picks it up again, lead pass. Take the pick from Litterick, in over the line. Litterick, shot, blocker stop from Dalton. Still in the zone, McNally takes his opportunity to shoot it. Couldn't get it through. Litterick, shot, bouncing in. Buttons with a right pad save. Litterick keeps it in, shot, left pad save from Dalton. Throwing it in front again, and that was another big save out in front of the goal. As again, Whitby couldn't convert from in close. Down the ice it goes. That'll be Urbach taking it behind the goal. Comes around the boards. Right here in front of us is Ben Skyzak trying to keep it in. Onside. Setting up one on Campbell. Campbell getting in. Shot. Stop there. And it looked like it might have had a wide open there for Ben Skyzak. But he popped over his stick at the last second and he couldn't convert. Trying to dig it free now is Blake Wright. Back to the left of Capelli. Clinton Capelli. His lead pass over there for Wright was read nicely by Morey. Laws trying to put pressure on his man. And the referee didn't get out of the way there. He couldn't start it. And over the line comes Blake Wright. Dancing away from McNally. He had a knocked off his stick. And cleared aside. Whitby trying to move it to the other side. That is Gia Cologne with a shot. Can't get it through. Another one. Going high and wide and over the goal. Kept in there from the line. Flipped back in behind the net. Trying to do something with that loose puck. He's going to get guarded over there in the corner. He'll move it back to the line from McCagerty. Fires it behind the net. As they try and move it around well and look for that scoring opportunity out in front. Shot. Kept wide. It's been all Whitby here since the Tours made it 2-0. But Drew Dalton will come up with some big stops. Here's Skyzak trying to add it to the lead with a shot. Thrown to the goal, and that'll be in the pad to Frost. And in there, digger for that loose puck out in front. And the Tours are taking some shots after the whistle. And I believe that was Campbell who was in there digging, or it was Carson Hall digging away at the loose puck, looking for a prize in between Carson or Frost's legs, and didn't come up with a reward on that play. And we're getting one penalty out of that. It'll go to McCagerty from Whitby for 4 minutes. So the Tours get to work on a double minor penalty to McCagerty. And a face-off up to the right of Frost. Trying to win that draw here. Wins it back to the line cleanly for Jacob Tyrion. Trying to find that loose puck. He knocks that one down. Tyrion trying to get around the checker and get it past Pedless. From behind the net, Tyrion's taking off his feet. Pedless will regroup, they're packed in behind the goal. Brock Pedless in behind the net, setting up Carson Hall. Now it'll be Tyrion with it. Trying to work the cycle right in front. And a big stop at it front as Carson Hall couldn't convert. Kept in by Sear from the line. Hunter Sear down low over the stick of Tyrion. Here's Lee with an opportunity to clear, but Carson Hall's on the other side to keep it in. Tyrion with it, walking out. Jacob Tyrion had him knocked off his stick and dumped down the ice. Dalton's got to come out to play it. Leave it there for Sear behind the net. Hunter Sear from his own end. Gets around the checker, trying to start something with a lead pass. There'll be Dean on the other side. Dean knocked down out of front there by Blake Wright. Wright with a nice move to get in. Blake Wright trying to cut his way to the goal, puts the brakes on. Still with control of the puck. Wright still has it. Trying to keep away with it. Back to the line for Stano. Stano returns the favor for Wright. Blake Wright down low for Stizak over his stick. Ben Stizak trying to throw it out in front there for Wright again. 2:30 left to go on the power play. Wright, nice pass, cross ice for Luke Hill, who puts it behind the goal. Ronan Campbell digging away at it, trying to get it free. Blake Wright trying to dig it from behind the net, has it behind the goal. Throws it in it, trying to tip it out in front there with Stizak. He's trying to get his own rebound, but he couldn't bang it through the legs of Frost. Worth mentioning that the Penguins are also playing without Dylan Leslie, Blake Smith, and Cameron Willans in their lineup, which is why one of the call-ups is Cameron Ryan from the Peewee AAA. Back in behind the net, trying to win that battle from behind the goal. Up through center, they're going to start it, trying to get in over the line. And take that shot as Blake Wright. Puts it behind the goal. Wright puts the brakes on. Back down low. Carson Hall moving it around now. Now we're under the 2-minute mark of the 4-minute minor. 4-minute double minor series. Nice play by Capelli, kept it in. Quentin Capelli moving it around with Gavin Savage. Capelli, shot. Hit a player out in front. Trying to find that loose puck again. Now it's Blake Wright. Wright. With a nice play down low. Carson Hall using his size out in front. Trying to bang it in. But it is stopped by Frost. And the Toad's going to get a penalty for the extra shove after the whistle. No penalty on the extra altercations in front of the net. Coming on the board there for McNally. Doug Pedlos trying to keep it in there. We have 3:10 left to go. And in AAA we have a flood so after the second period. We'll take an intermission break. Stano up through center up there for Carson Hall. End of the line, Hall did everything he could. He tried to stretch his left leg to keep it on side. Carson Hall has it again. Hall's in over the line. Getting in there. Forehand shot. Pushed wide by Gia Cologne. Around the board it goes. Trying to get that loose puck with a lead pass. Sam Stano from his own zone will knock it down. Trying to find that line up through center. Laws is sticking right to Pedler. Trying to dump it in. Around the boards it goes, trying to keep it in on the other side. Pedler was able to get it down low for Tyrion. Jacob Tyrion walking out with a nice move, and scores! Cue up the highlight reel. That was a big goal and a beauty by Jacob Tyrion to make it 3-0. Up here at center. Stadbeck trying to dump it in over the line. Croswell taking away at the loose puck. In over the line there to number 19, Maury, trying to get it back to the line. It's a dig away at it, trying to keep it in. Trying for that lead pass up through center for Campbell. Stizek will pick it up. Gets pressure on there by Erbach on the other side. Coming in over the line, Croswell tried to stick to his man. Maury with the loose puck in over the line. He'll get pushed in behind the goal. Coming around again there for Stizek, who takes his man into the boards. Torres finding that loose puck from center. That lead pass went off the right skate of Ronan Campbell. Croswell stays onside. In comes Campbell. Can't shoot it as he got taken off his feet by McCaugherty. Maury knocks it down at center. Maury is in over the line. Will put the brakes on. Set it up with a shot and scores! Maury finally stalls Drew Dalton going up high over the glove hand to make it 3-1 Toros. Need to take that draw versus Carson Hall. Trying to get in over the line. There's a shot that's caught there by Golden, and this one is 3 up. Now off to the left of the Toros goal, coming around the boards. We're almost in the last minute of play here of the second period. Chipped into the corner there for Capelli. Putting Capelli behind the net. Lost control of the puck, set it up in front. Can't get it out of the zone. Nice play to hold it in from the line. Shot from Dean, tipped out in front. Tried to find it through the 5-hole. And it went wide of that. Taking up the loose puck and firing it. Trying to put it behind the goal. Whitby trying to set it back to the line. The last little bit of pressure. They're trying to cut this to 1 before the intermission break. Out in front for Dean. Trying to capitalize. It goes behind the goal. Whitby still on it. Dean throwing it out in front. Trying to find the loose puck. Left pad saved there from Dalton. It's in the Toros crease area. Not for long. They clear it aside and dump it down. Blake Wright showing off the speed. Let's take Williams into the board. Look to get that loose puck. And this all came from Blake Wright's speed, trying to get that puck out in front. 10 seconds left to go here in the second period. Turnover by Dean, slip back into the Whitby end, and that will do it for period number 2. 2 goals here by Jacob Perry and put the Toros up 3-0, but Morey cut into the lead before the end of the second with a beauty shot over the glove hand of Golden to make it 3-1. That's where we'll be when we come back for the third period. Some break. We are ready to go for period number 3. Here comes Lawson over the line with a shot. And they score! And Whitby saying it went in the net. The referee wasn't in position to get a good view at it. So, Toros may have caught a break there. We'll see whether that made it past Galton or not. But Toros get the break. It's still 3-1. Face off. Coming off to the right of the goal. And we'll have net putting back onto its bridges. There's a shot right to the net. Got by Dalton again. Throws it up. Face off now off to the right of Dalton. Looking to get a shot through his screen. It goes back in behind the net. He'll set things up. Back to the left for Moore. Trying to get a shot through his screen. Right past safe from Dalton. Rebound out in front is going wide of the net. Trying to keep it in the zone. Back to the left for Moore again. Moore shot. Tipped out in front. Left pad safe from Dalton. Wow, Whitby. Seems they got a little talking to. In the second intermission. Tipped out in front. And they score. And we've got a hockey game now. As Whitby have made it 3-2 on the deflection out of front. A puck that was thrown to the goal. And tipped out in front of the net. Past Dalton to make this one 3-2. Back in behind the net goes Jacob Tyrion. Trying to start some damage. The pass for Stazek was out of his reach. I'm hoping and praying that this will get the full game, but the camera is down to 15 minutes right now, so I'm hoping that we can get through this whole game. Down the ice it goes. Catching up to it is Sear behind the net versus Morey in behind the goal. They're going to dig that puck free from behind the net. Sear lost control of it. Setting it back to the left of Urbach. Urbach had it knocked down his skate. Backhand shot there from Stazak. Trying to catch up to it now is Campbell moving into the other side. The pass was out of the reach of Tyrion. Out becomes a play with Frost. Here they come up through center. In over the line. Slapper. Caught by Dalton this time and frozen up. Soft now off to the right of Drew Dalton and the Pearls goal. Whitby have worked their way back into this game. It's 3-2. Over this side is Murray. Or sorry, Jones, who couldn't put it in. Pearls up through center. Coming in on the line is Blake Wright, who dumps it behind the net. Out comes Frost to leave it behind the goal. Whitby started out of their own end with some quick passes up through center. In over the line comes Dean. He lost control of the puck. Dean has it from behind the net. Looking to fire it around the boards. Dean has it behind the goal, trying to backhand it back to the line. And now it comes out at center. There's Lee with it. Lee using the boards to dump it in. Right past Jones down the ice. And into the corner for Quentin Capelli. Capelli trying to dump it out. It'll get flipped back behind the net. Slapped around the boards and out. Past the defenseman Lee. All the way down the ice. Lee's got to scoop it up in his own end now. Lee moving it to the other side, looking for a lane to give it to. He'll move it to the other side for Dean, who comes in over the line. Dean looking for the drop pass. Nice play by Tyrion. He'll chip it up into the boards and out of play. Now off to the right of the goal. Gotta get ready to drop this puck. They got Tyrion with it. Tyrion got around the checker. He's got Pudlis going up there on the loose puck as well. Jacob Tyrion out there working hard, looking for the hot trick. Trying to dig that puck free. Ronan Campbell will come in there as well, try and hunt it down. Got Pudlis with a nice play, setting up Tyrion, but it went over his stick. Tyrion will pick it up in the corner. Looks to fire it from behind the net. It'll come around the other side. Here comes Whitby up through center with a late pass. Trying to catch up here to his Litterick. Throwing it in. Stick aside there from Drew Dalton from behind the net. Trying to find a lane to dump it anywhere. Gets knocked down by the Trolls. Over there for Pudlis. Got Pudlis getting up there for Ronan Campbell. The pass for Tyrion was out of his reach. Trying to dump it in the zone. Rolled right in. That'll get fired high and off the mark. Take the Camry on the net. There is Sam Stano behind the goal. Trying to get it out. Here comes Carson Hall with a late pass. Trying to skip it up to his feet. Now it's Croswell. Croswell's in over the line. Drop pass there for Carson Hall with a shot right past save. There from Frost. Croswell, I believe, is another call-up. Back coming from the minor Peewees. Rebound! What a save! If Drew Dalton got his glove on that, that save is going to top Tyrion's third goal as a highlight right there. What a save by Drew Dalton, and it keeps his club up by 1. You know, man, you can forget about the professionals on this night. And we've had a few highlight reels that could take that spot, no doubt. That goes down the ice. Connor Sear over there for Stazak. Trying to move it out of the zone. Trying to catch up around this puck is Murray, and it's outside. He will find out later on the goalkeeper whether Drew Dalton was able to get his body on that loose puck. It looked like he was down and out, and if he did, that was one incredible save and a game saver right now. Out in front, right past safe from Dalton. This one will freeze up. Now off to the right of the goal. That'll get to the inside. Blake Wright trying to catch up to it. Wright is going to catch up to the loose puck. Walking against Frost. Stopped there by Frost this time. Frost had mixed emotions whether he was going to come out and play that puck, and decided he was going to play Blake Wright instead on the breakaway and won that battle. Lee will fire it past Williamson into the corner. This one Frost is going to come out to play. Taylor decided center, touched up by Ronan Campbell, and wasn't really the fact that Frost was coming out to play it. He was going to the bench for the extra attacker because the Toros are going to the box. And it is going to be Ronan Campbell taking the penalty. Up here at center. Sam Stano trying to get rid of it. That'll get kept in by McNally. Shot! Wide of the net. Taking it from behind the boards is Laws. Laws for that loose puck. Sent it back to the line again. McNally with it. McNally for Laws over his stick. Into the corner goes Sam Stano. Stano trying to clear it out. Couldn't do it. Tapped in from the line by McNally. McNally to the other side. Trying to get shot through screen. Tipped at the front, going through everybody on wide. Litterick on the loose puck. Litterick back to the left of McNally. McNally looking for an open lane. Takes the shot high and wide off the goal. Around there is Moore now. Moore controlling the puck. Back to the left of Laws, who's moved back to the fence. Laws trying to get it. Laws has it. Uses McNally on the other side. Whitby moving it around well. Looking for that perfect opportunity to tie the game. Moore with a shot. Nice pad stop there from Drew Dalton. Trying to clear it out, and they will. McNally picks it off at center. McNally off the board. Trying to get in there is Dean. He'll get it knocked off his stick. Still battling away at it. Sam Stano trying to get rid of it out. Capped in by McNally. McNally down low for Laws, trying to shoot it. Blocker save there from Dalton. Trying to find a lane, and he'll dump it down the ice. Out of the net comes Frost to play it. Leaves it from behind the net. Moving it up through center is Dean trying to get over the line. Up there with Litterick. The pass for Litterick out of his reach. Trying to catch up to it now is Blake Wright on the other side. Wright with some speed up through center. Shot. Left pass save, and the came out quick there from Frost. Ben Stizek chipped it behind the net. Stizek is going to keep his eye on the defenseman, starting it from behind the goal. 5 seconds left on the penalty to Campbell. Looks like the Toads are going to kill this one off. A big kill on the penalty to Campbell, but Murray's looking to pull the trigger, and he forgot to pack. He was cocked and loaded, but he forgot to load up his gun. Ronan Campbell picks it up in his own end. Connor Steele picking it up on the other end. Trying to dump it out. Knocked down there with Carrion on the other side. Picked up there on the other side from Hopley. Hopley trying to get in the zone. Kicked inside by Tyus Salter. Salter from his own end trying to clear it. He got it up there for Pedlis. Gia Cologne doesn't know where the puck is. Now he does. Gia Cologne tried to get it to Maury. It gets turned over to Tyus Salter on the other side. Backhanded in there for Steele, who takes it behind the net. Connor Sear rings it around the back end boards, trying to find Pedlis. Kept in there from the line by Urbach. Urbach down there for Hopley. Out of front, big save by Golden up Murray right in close. Trying to clear it now is Tyus Salter. Murray trying to keep it in. Murray taken into the boards here by Tyus Salter here in front of us. Trying to dig up that loose puck on the other side. Here comes Hopley on it. Hopley is in over the line. Trying to hop into the zone. Sear is taking him off with the puck. Around the boards it goes. That'll be over the stick of Putnam. We're getting another penalty coming up. This one will come to Whitby for slashing. Now walk to the left of the goal. Back to the line. Savage keeps it in. The Savage pass is broken up. Trying to catch it up through center. Nice play to chip it off the board. Spinning around the taker there is Blake Wright. Wright has a chance to get around Williamson. He'll put the brakes on. Williamson had it knocked away and cleared down the ice. Golden comes out to stop it behind the goal. Savage has it behind the net. Trying to set up Blake Wright on the other side. Savage will pick it up again and backhand it behind the goal. Hooked up there on the other side was Quentin Capelli along with Blake Wright right here in front of us. Blake Wright with that loose puck trying to come up over the line. Wright trying to take a shot through a screen. Picked it behind the goal instead. It's back in behind the net. Trying to battle on that loose puck there is Blake Wright behind the goal. That is Stizek trying to get to the loose puck behind the net. They're trying to throw it out of front. Ronan Campbell couldn't do that. Back to the line again. Quentin Capelli trying to load up. Uses Gavin Savage on the other side. Savage's shot goes wide of the net. Trying to tip it out. Tapped in by Capelli from the line. Ronan Campbell down low. Trying to walk it out of front. Stop. Rebound on his own. Big Isaac rebound. Trying to jam it in out of front. And somehow Frosty's keeping it out. Another turnaround shot. Doesn't make it through. Blake Wright couldn't get a shot through his screen. Rolling down the ice it goes. Out to play it comes Dalton. Dalton will leave it behind the net. Look to play it around the boards. Kept in by Moore. Down left for Litterick. Litterick walking it out. Turns around with a shot. It goes wide of the goal. Trying to find that loose touch now is Luke Hill with a pass. Hill with a pass. Tape to tape as they come in over the line. Looking to set something up for Carson Hall out of front. It's stuck behind the goal. Torres still trying to catch up to it. Moving it to the other side. He tries to keep it in now. Here comes Whitby up through center. Coming in over the line is number 15. Knocked off his stick. Nice defensive play by Sam Scano. Clears it out. Knocked down at center. Flipped right back where it came from behind the Toros net. Toros have got to try and hang on for the next 3 minutes. They've got a 3-2 lead in a game that they did have a 3-0 lead, but Whitby cut the lead to 2 before the end of the second on a nice goal by Morey, and then came right out of the gates here in the third with a deflection out in front through the legs of Dalton that made it 3-2. But the Toros have had a couple of opportunities since that point, just haven't been able to bury one into the back of the net for the insurance. Setting up in front there for Jacob Tyrion. 2 goals in the game, setting up in front. Nobody there to take the pass. Here comes Whitby back up the other way. Trying to get around the checker. Sam Scano holds him up, and it's outside as Litterick brings it in over the line. Big shot here at center. Cameron Ryan trying to take away the loose puck. Knocked down there by Tyler Salter. Tapped in there by Hopley. Hopley taking the shot. Right in! And another big save by Dalton. If Dalton got a great pat on that, that's another big save after Hopley. He had one glorious opportunity in the first period. Here comes Blake Wright, trying to get around her back. He's got that speed. Right in, and fires it wide. He had him beat and slid it wide of the net. That had insurance marker written all over it and then taken it away. Up through center comes Gia Cologne. In over the line. Gia Cologne shot blocked by Gavin Savage out in front. Big hit there at center as Cameron Ryan was taking up his feet. Trying to walk it out now is Hopley. Trying to jam it in from the side. That's not going to work. Stopped by Dalton. 1:45 left. Blake Wright uses the boards to dump it out. Wright trying to stay with it. Morey dumps it into the zone for Quentin Capelli. Capelli looking for the lead pass. Knocked down in Whitby's own end. They'll start it from their own zone by Urbach. Urbach flips it into the corner. Gavin Savage from behind the goal will take it. Coming around the boards. We're almost in the last minute of play. Frost is going out to the bench for the extra attacker. There's a shot and a big catch there by Drew Dalton on the one-timer. Out in front of the net, Drew Dalton takes the side that tying goal right now with a nice catch out in front. And it's also going to be 2 players are going to go here. Coincidental Miners, Carson Hall, and Gia Cologne are going to go for Whitby. And there's been a few times where the Whitby Wildcats have had to look up into the sky and say, how did that puck not go into the net? And the reason being is because Drew Dalton has stood on his head on a few of these saves. And no doubt Whitby has probably gone to the bench laughing because they couldn't believe it didn't go in. Morey trying to clean it out. 1:05 left. Tips it back in behind the net. Goes Campbell. Campbell takes Morey into the boards from behind the net. Last minute of play. We're playing 5-on-5 hockey because of the Coincidental Miners. It's still loose. Tip out of the net. Turtles try and find it. Can't get it out past Lee. That's out. That'll be picked up by Whitby and cleared back in. Trying to find a lane to dump it in. Sam Scano from behind the net. Scano's going to try and keep it there. Got it there for Wright. Got to get clear to the side. Jacob Tyrion tried to catch up to it. Couldn't do it. Flip back in. Knocked down by Hill on his own end. Luke Hill digging away at it. 30 seconds left. And we're going to get a whistle And we're going to see where this face-off is going to end up. And the end result is a face-off here in the Whitby blue line. Whitby still keeps Frost on the bench for the extra attacker though. It's deep in the Whitby end. Period, put pressure on. Nice play by Blake Wright, couldn't go with the puck. Here comes Whitby with numbers. Here comes Litterick in over the line. Litterick lost control of the puck as he got held up next. At in front, nobody there. Williamson to the corner. Toes hanging on with everything they got. Period trying to clear it out. A quick shot, stop by Gum. It's still loose, trying to jam it in. Right in front of the goal is Whitby. 5 seconds left, and somebody's got it underneath of them. Whitby took their time out. Do not whatever play. They're trying to pull off the part of this game. They've got 4 guys in front of the net. One of them is going to try and get this quick shot off the draw. But Dean has got to do his job here for Whitby and win the offensive zone. He does. Thrown to the net. Shot. Hit to the front. They're trying to jam it in front. And it's no goal. No goal out in front of the net with 1.5 seconds left. Again, Whitby battling out in front of the net, and they couldn't bury that loose puck out in front. They may have been able to bury it, but it might have come in after the whistle. And we had coincidental minors. That one went to McNally for Whitby, and Ben Stizek for the Tours. And we had a timeout. We had a timeout from the Tours, so we're going to have 1.5 seconds left, I believe, on the clock. 1 second left for Whitby to try and win that draw and get another shot through. Do they have one more miracle shot left to get through to the net? Only time will tell as this face-off will take place off to the left of Drew Golden. Now it'll be taken off to the right now. Taken right in front of Golden. The face-off will be taken. All the Tours have to do is win this draw, or maybe block the shot out in front, and they can put 2 points in the bank. Looks like we're ready to go. Once again, all 6 members of the Whitby Wildcats are lined up out in front, looking to get that shot away. What a big opportunity here for Ronan Campbell. Shot, knocked away, and there's the 2 points the Tours were looking for. Just like at your local library, this one is in the book. The Pee Wee AAA Tours keep their win streak alive, and their streak is now at winning 4 out of 5 games. As they had a 3-0 lead here at one point, Whitby made it very, very interesting, but Drew Golden shut the door when he needed to, and Whitby were putting all that pressure on, looking for the tire. So the Tours escaped with 2 points over Whitby. Thank you for watching. I'm the voice of MJ Broadcasting, Mike Jackman.